I'm me, you're you, and this is Wiggly's Book Club, episode 002. Wiggly's Book Club is brought to you on a regular basis as part of the GiantMediaBall.com network, and the readings are brought to you live from Sloppy Joe's Bar. Check the calendar at GiantMediaBall.com for playtimes. Without further ado, let's go live to Wiggly at Sloppy Joe's Bar for today's reading of the 1966 learning classic, Batman from Alfred to Zowie. Me? Alright, Batman and Robin from Alfred to Zowie. It's got a graphic splash of 1960s Batman. He's smiling, he's all happy, and he's got the blue cowl and cape blowing in the wind there. It's the Batman and Robin logo from the Batman television series. And he does look a little bit like Adam West. And inside, here we go, Batman and Robin from Alfred to Zowie, told by Ruth Anna Thomas. Actually, it's told by Wiggly. I guess it's written by Ruth Anna Thomas. Pictures adapted by Tom Gill. Adapted! Golden Press Western Publishing Company, Inc., Racine, Wisconsin. Sounds like some type of thing you'd take in and get killed. Copyright 1966 by National Periodical Publications, Inc., all rights reserved. 1966, so right on the heels, maybe even in conjunction with the 1966 TV series, Batman and Robin both running on the first page here. Let's start with Alfred to Zowie. So it's A to Z if you didn't pick up on that. We have Alfred. He's in some type of study here. Bruce Wayne is in his ascot and smoking robe, I guess. His ward, Dick Grayson is right behind him. I keep thinking of Burt Ward. His ward is Burt Ward, which is so weird to me when I was a young youth. And in the foreground, right in the front here, is the William Shakespeare bust, which they would lift his neck up and press that secret button, which would open the panel to the bat holes. You slide down that and get your bat costumes on. A is for Alfred, the Wayne Manor butler, who's never been known to complain, who answers the bat phone in courteous tones and summons his master, Bruce Wayne. B is for Bruce, who now takes the call with Dick Grayson, his ward, and his chum. C is Commissioner Gordon, perplexed, who pleads for the Batman to come. What's Jean-Luc Picard's favorite drink? Wrong. Come. Now they're sliding down that bat pole zip. They're already in their outfits. The Batmobile waits down below. It is not the Batmobile from the television program. Instead, it is a conglomerate patchwork of both the Batmobile from the 1960s comic with the head of Batman on the hood. And there's no dome or anything like that. It's a convertible. And it's got 3 jet engines in the back and some other stuff going on. D, down the bat pole, they deftly descend, donning disguise as they slide. E, Eureka! Boy Wonder and Batman emerge, ready for a Batmobile ride. That's kind of weird. Eureka! Boy Wonder and Batman emerge, ready for Batmobile ride. Yeah. Okay. Now there's a whole bunch of people. They're freaked out. A guy's got his. Everybody's in some type of golfing hat, old man hat, except the one fella. He's got one of these here pancakes on his head. The ladies are gripping their husband's arms. One lady's got a thing of groceries. Batmobile's shooting fire out the back and smoke off the tires. Batman and Robin don't really seem to be too concerned with all the pedestrians walking around. And you got a big zoom going across here. F is for foes so fiendishly foul, evilly bidding their time. She, Gotham City, terrified now by news of a new wave of crime. H, holy hat trick, the boy wonder says. Can it be that the Mad Hatter's loose? While back at Wayne Manor, Aunt Harriet sighs. Oh, where are Dick Grayson and Bruce? The hell does she care? Now we got the Joker, the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, and the Penguin, I guess, I'm sorry, the middle guy's the Mad Hatter. To the left, the right, a Joker. They're sitting around. This is some type of beauty parlor shop lamp they're underneath here, maybe playing cards, I don't know. So Joker, Mad Hatter, Mr. Freeze, and Penguin. Mr. Freeze originally was supposed to be called Mr. Zero on the Batman program. I is for international crooks, those devilish, dastardly thieves. J is for Joker, who deals out the tricks with Penguin, Mad Hatter, and Freeze. Now, it's a good thing he wasn't Zero, or else that wouldn't have rhymed. I guess Joker would have had to been dealing out heroes, like hero sandwiches, for zeros, I guess. K is for Kidnap, a hideous plot to spirit Boy Wonder from sight. L, lure the Batman to follow and search, and then disappear in the night. So already you got Robin the Boy hostage here. Okay, now we see Batman. He's fiddling with 1X on the Bat computer inside the Batmobile, which was not there in the initial establishing shot. And then he's got another knob. It says A to Z, and another knob that says lift. And a whole bunch of buttons and gizmos and lights and knobs and speakers and things like this here. M, Mobile Crime Watch to check and recheck, always with Batman in tune. Now the bat signal's coming off this skyscraper. N is for now. Look! There's the bat sign. Bat wings for warning. Black on the moon. Ruth Anna Thomas, evidently thinking that the bat signal shines on the moon. Good research. How am I doing on time? I need a little drink here. A little bit of Hulk. That's a homemade, that's homemade cola, Diet Cola beverage with a little bit of Captain Morgan Private Stock. I'm going to take a little bit of Moxie Chaser here. Okay. Now we got all the four criminals there. I don't feel like repeating them again. Penguin's on some type of weird microphone. And the Batmobile seems to be zooming away from the four criminals. On the other side, we're going to get into all these question marks with a giant lavender Q, I guess. So just so you know, when we set up for Q. O's Chief O'Hara, whose voice Penguin mimics. The bat line beeps with his call. Flash, straight to Batman. Rush to the bank, sir. It's being looted, that's all. That's a terrible Chief O'Hara, by the way. P. Onward and Batward, the dynamic duo, speeds towards the bank, never spotting the trick. Oh, that's still part of the first one. Shit. P is for Penguin disguising his voice with his get to the bank double quick. Q is for question. Who will win out now? Creatures of crime or crusaders in cape? Will Batman and Robin foil them completely? Or will the villains strike and escape? Up, they got him. They got him. We got a trash can in the foreground with the keep your city clean, working that in. Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Penguin is muffling Robin's mouth with his hand. This looks very perverse, especially in Robin's hot pants. Joker's holding his arm, and Mad Hatter's hands are obscured. No one knows what's going on there, but they are bum rushing Robin. R is for Robin. Poor luckless laddie. snatched at the bank by the crime-ridden foe. S is for search, wherein Batman discovers that Robin is missing, and so is the dough. Batman is standing in front of a bank vault door, which is completely crumpled. I mean, I don't know how they got this to happen. In fact, how it's ripped out of the wall isn't even in the shape of a rectangle like the door. It's actually in the shape of the door as it's crumpled. So it looks like the top of a cave. But Batman is perplexed, no doubt about that. You could tell by his mannerisms. His back is towards you, but his mannerisms really portray the perplexity. And Batman's swinging on a rope. He's throwing a batarang, and the batarang is going Zowie. T is for terror, rampant in T is for terror, too. T is for terror, rampant in Gotham. Boy Wonder is missing and Batman hard pressed. U is utility belt of the Batman. Now is the moment. It must pass the test. Ready the batarang, ready the bat rope. V are the villains at the end of the trail. Who will win out? Will the forces of evil end up in triumph or end up in jail? I'm gonna just go out on a limb here. Jail. I'm gonna think. Delicious. Oh God. Oh, now it's time for the rope trick. Okay, my rope escape. Each week we do the rope escape. This time I'm gonna tie the rope around my neck. And once it's securely around my neck here, I'm holding the rope securely around my neck. It's tied around. Give it a good old loop. And I'm holding both sides of the rope with my hands on either side of my neck. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull real fast and right through my neck. Magic. Now we see a bunch of fragile boxes. Some boxes from Hong Kong. Some have machinery in them. Other ones just have scribbling. It's supposed to, I guess, imitate writing. And we see Robin. His hands, this fits right in. His hands and feet are bound with rope. Too bad he did not know. The rope escape I just did, he might have been able to get loose of this here. And there's the words, Batman, beware. And it does have a comma, which is nice. Comma. W. Wayne Warehouse, where Robin is hidden. Well, that's a stupid place to hide him. Well, they don't know. W. Wayne Warehouse, where Robin is hidden. Bound up securely, but never despair. For great Scott! He still has his homing transmitter, and now sends a message. Batman, beware. What am I doing on time? Let's open this back up here. Looks like I'm still recording. We're going to be done early this episode, maybe. Yeah, we are. We're already on X. Yeah. Get a little moxie, get a little bit of special thing. Maybe I'll do another rope trick. Now the Bat car has a lot more gizmos on it than it used to. First of all, it's a closed circuit television where all that other Bat voodoo stuff was going on. Now he's got 3 buttons, a green, a fuchsia, and a yellow. One says gas, one's smoke, one's oil slick. And there's just this off switch. I don't know what it turns off. Then you got a radio knob and you got an X button. Now, behind his steering wheel appears this, I don't know, circular thing that you spin in a game of Parcheesi. I don't know. It says a north and an S on it. North is perpendicular to S. So north and south actually run, I guess it goes north, south, east, west, but clockwise. X for X-ray scope Batman is using to see what's ahead and to outwit the mob. Bat phone to call in the police for the roundup. Bat gassing gun just to speed up the job. Now, I have to tell you here, that anytime there's supposed to be a dramatic pause, this book here is doing it properly with the double dashes. There's no ellipses in this gimmick. None. Not one. And Batman Beware is still being broadcast. Oh man, now we got action. Here. I might have to describe this after we get to Z here. Why is for you who now have the pleasure of seeing Batman in the thick of the thieves. Z is for Zowie, bang, wham, and the capture of Mad Hatter, the Joker, the Penguin, and Freeze. Batman is surrounded, and boy, did they tell the truth, because we started out with A for Alfred and Z for Zowie, and they really did come through on that one. I was a little worried. Batman is just cold cocking the Joker. There's pow, Zowie, bam, whap, and crack going all around Batman and the villains. He's only throwing one punch. He's busted Joker right in the mush. You could tell, because Joker's mush is looking kind of wacky. It looks like he's got a couple teeth knocked loose. They're not falling out, but they're just, it doesn't look good. And Joker's rump is like breaking Mr. Freeze's neck. Joker's neck and shoulders are being compressed against the Penguin's gut. The Penguin's hand is smushing Mad Hatter's hat down over his eyes, and it looks like Joker is karate chopping Mad Hatter right in the crotch. But they don't have any action blasts there, but that's what's happening. There's no doubt about it. It looks like Mad Hatter's getting ready to puke, so that's what must happen. And now, here we have Batman and Robin. They're very stoic. In fact, this is the first thing that actually looks like it was traced, especially Robin. He looks like he's straight out of drawing over top of someone's graduation picture. And Batman just looks stoic. Batman might be freehand. And now they just have a regular pause with a comma. And so, to the end of our alphabet story, but always remember, as Batman would say, I'm Batman. Clean living is best, and right conquers evil. And never forget that crime doesn't pay. That wasn't a very good Batman. I never heard of Batman. And he's all smiles on the back. Once again, just a flip. At least you flip it, you know? If you're gonna copy your own, even your own artwork, flip it. That's that. I am done. Little pipe on the smoke. Let's see, what am I going to read next week? I see. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be good. That'll be fun. Actually, well, let me, no. Yeah, that's it. Okay, back to the studio. Thanks, me. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Wiggly's Book Club. For your own copy of Batman from Alfred to Zowie, good luck. The management would also like to apologize. This week's special secret surprise celebrity guest, Samuel Goodwin Jr., will not be on tonight's episode. He's dead. For Wiggly and the entire crew of Wiggly's Book Club, I'm Wiggly. Until next time, remember, kids, RIP. Reading is fundamental. Books